Anytime when I get asked to do random jobs, last minute, absolutely not paid, maybe not even shot well, I still try to take it all because of my experience. This kind of stuff changed my life. Everything I have today is because I did not judge projects, but just said yes. My name is Alexandra Makarenko. I'm a digital colorist, as well as one of the creators of the backdrop project that you're watching right now. I'm from Almaty originally, but I always saw myself somewhere where people speak different language, but I never truly understood what I want to do and felt a little sad about it. I definitely reflected on the idea of talent and was jealous to my classmates who, let's say, loved to paint or loved to sing, and it was a passion and they knew what they wanted to do with their life. I mostly fantasized about how I feel. I dreamt about being a professional. I dreamt about earning a lot of money, but never dreamt about doing some specific service somehow. No one in my home ever worked 9 to 5, so I assumed that that's the best way to do it. I went and studied business administration in Dubai. I graduated and had to move further, and 6 years ago, I got to Los Angeles, still not knowing what I want to do. I was doing a lot of random hustle jobs. I kept thinking that I want to create something. I was saying it out loud. I want to work and then look at the result, be able to see the result. I started doing a vlog about moving. In that vlog, someone messaged me, ETHOS, guy from Almaty, Kazakhstan. He wanted to know what's the visa procedure, which document I got. So we got on a call and we really matched energy-wise. By the end of the call, I asked him, what do you do for life? He's like, I'm a colorist. I'm a video colorist. By the way, I'm looking for a volunteer who can listen to my lectures about color grading. Would you like me to teach you this job? I liked nothing in my life at that time. I wouldn't say I was open from this thriving place. I was more open from crazy scarcity. I'm just sitting in emptiness. That's why first opportunity that came, I just took it. So for 6 months, he just taught me all the stuff. I'll work all day, then come home, and then get on a 5-hour lecture with ETHOS. It's important to mention, though, that he became my friend. He really was my therapist in a way. I was not excited about color grading. I thought, what is this bullshit? What is so hard? You need so much technical knowledge about codecs, video formats. I had no idea what aspect ratio is. Kept giving me these words. It was from scratch. I said, I need to succeed in it. I need to learn. I want to become a colorist. So very early, before I knew anything or was able to color grade, I started telling people that I'm colorist. DPs would take my numbers and I was giving it. I had no panel, no idea of how to color grade, but I will share with everyone my contacts. And it's crazy that those people from 5 years ago message me now, aren't you a colorist? I'm like, yes. So fake it till you make it, this exactly the name of this chapter. It's just ended up so cool that I will do it all and suffer and go through all the pain again just to end up where I am right now. It was a Thanksgiving party. Me, Denise, Delia, everyone who is actually behind this backdrop project, all of us were making a turkey, drinking beer, and they kept telling me, you need to go to this colorist and offer to be his assistant. Doesn't matter if he's gonna let you color, maybe you can bring him coffee. Just find a way to hang around him. Right away at that dinner, I messaged Alex and I said, wow, I love your work. 10 minutes later, he responded, that's awesome. I've heard about you. I'm doing Netflix show. Would you like to assist me on Netflix show? It's a reality show called Selling Sunset, Selling Orange County. And then for a year and a half, I sat next to a colorist who's been color grading for 20 years, Alexander Verkhalyak. And he just opened this world. He said, this is my assistant. So I met so many people, finally, he passed some projects to me. I remember my first client, no idea how to export files so the client can link them back. It was late night. I had so much anxiety because I had some phantom footage and the time codes were wrong and I couldn't conform, like render. I went to toilet, started doing push-ups. Not push-ups, I was like squatting. I needed like to express, like pull this energy, just like jumping, shaking crazy. And then I come back and I figure out how to render and I deliver it, and I will never forget this day. And they paid me $800 for 8 hours of work. What is this money? It's insane. Once Alex asked me at 9 p.m., could you please help my friend with the color of the spot? And I said yes, and I stayed and I graded overnight and I left studio at 6 a.m. I said, I cannot do this with me. I cannot do this with my life. This is very rude. I can't work overnight. It's not worth it. A year later, that exactly guy who I helped called me and said, I work in a huge corporation, Technicolor, and we're looking for a color assistant. I remember you. You were the first person I thought about. Do you want to work in the mill? I was sure that I did something wrong by not sleeping that night. But then eventually, that's how I got a new job. So the job was color assistant, something similar that I did with Alex, but this time I worked in a VFX company. So I learned everything about integration of visual effects and color. I assisted on like at least 25 Super Bowl commercials. And why are they big? Is because they include insane amounts of VFX. I used to work in DaVinci Resolve. A corporation worked in the Baselight, something completely new. I cried so much and I felt so stupid. But once I learned it, like now, I feel like a superhero. I know answers on so many questions and it brings me joy every day. And now I moved to the place called ETHOS and working on the biggest pop music videos and the biggest commercials in the world today. When there's any kind of award happening, it's non-stop, only our works I see personally. I don't know, maybe I live in a bubble, but I feel like we do the coolest short form stuff in the world. I've got a chance to work with Dante. He passes some projects on me, and as soon as I joined ETHOS, I got these beautiful opportunities to color the Megan Thee Stallion music video, Jisoo, and just did some couple cool rap videos for Big Sean. I am truly surrounded by the best. I just love acknowledging that these colorists are big artists, but I am their right hand. They cannot do it without me. Just because of the volume and amount of work they have, they need me. But every day I still think that I want to be that artist. Like I want to have my own assistants and I want to be the person who actually creates throughout the day. Like as much as I love building workflows, I am now feeling much more confident. I now don't feel shy when someone calls me an artist. I now know that I can make people's footage look the best. I want really big cinematographers to trust me. And I want really beautiful images to work with. And those people probably worked for 20 years to get to this place. So maybe I need to work for 20 years so they come to me. I'm dating a colorist. I am surrounded in the studio by at least 4 colorists. All my friends are colorists. I'm so surrounded by a community of these people. If I have any kind of question, I can message to, I feel like 25 people and they will answer me right away, like and give me advice and idea and stuff. But I also see how successful they are. Absolutely get frustrated and think that, oh, these guys are so successful, nobody comes to me, and then nobody wants to work with me. It's been so long, I don't think I have it, and I'm just driving home and crying. That happens. I opened computer, the program, first time 5 years ago, and I'm here now. I had opportunity to assist to 5 different people at this time. I learned their approach. I learned their biggest secrets. What an insane and coolest way to get in a profession. Through mentorships. If you have a chance, be around professionals who are succeeding, wow, you get so much perspective. Because you can learn how to be colorist, but how to talk to clients, you gotta be in those rooms where colorists talk to clients.
It's the pursuit of the dream that causes life-changing encounters to happen. You end up at the right place at the right time to meet the right person.
I myself have created a feature which I'm very proud of, as well as many music videos and short films. I'm so proud of all of them. Maybe their names are not big, but I see that I grow and I can really bring value to the projects, and I'm proud of it. I know now that I'm a good professional, but now I need to become a superstar. I want people not just want to work with me because I can color, but because I am Alexandra Makarenko, who is a colorist. So what keeps me going? I'm so excited about what is going to happen today. Life has been so beautiful that I'm just excited that today might be the day, because it happened so many times. In no dreams imagined that my life will be like this. Many years after I actually decided to learn color grading, I realized that it absolutely suits me. How was I supposed to know that this is what I'm gonna like in my job in the beginning when I was in a coffee shop trying to learn how color space works? I think you should not be scared to invest long time to learn, even if you're not sure if this is yours. And the big question that I hear from people is that, what if I'm not gonna like it? I think this is the question you really should avoid. It's way too subjective and way too black and white. I get it, you might be disappointed. I got lucky that I wasn't, but maybe it's worth it just to keep pushing. Yeah. After hearing my story, you could say I'm just lucky. I feel like that. I wanted to deal with people as when I was a child. I knew I'm gonna enjoy it, and I am doing it now. And the craziest thing, I kept saying I want to have a project, and I'm literally now working with projects. Like, I do it and I can look at it. I manifested everything in my life. So cool.